Okay, let's try this again. Hopefully with less incredibly terrible loss of frames. Because I have no idea what was happening. Less incredibly terrible. Alright, well, I know it works now. And thankfully OBS says that it is not dropping frames like a lunatic. Which is good. And just make sure the audio's in the spot. Alright, now we can get to it. So, it has been a week now since we beat the game, but there were a lot of side quests that were left on the table, and so tonight I will be making it a point to see what I left behind and see just everything that could have been done. And hopefully by the end of the evening we will get the remaining side quests cleared off, and then we can call this game good, because people are already wanting me to go back to Genshin Impact because the new patch came out, so I'm gonna need to get on it as soon as I can. So, hey there, Kazak, and to everyone else that's just logging on to the stream, we're glad to have you with us here tonight. So, greetings people of the world, Mathai Griffin back with you for the continuation of Let's Play Final Fantasy XVI Live. So, back here at the hideaway, and before I head off, there was one thing that I had completely not taken advantage of before, and so I wanted to point that out. So over here with Desiree here, if you come to her, the reason why you get all of the notoriety for all the side quests that you do is to come over to the Patron's Whisper and get all of the rewards that you can for your renown. And so, incredibly, I had done so much of this that I've only got 3 rewards left on the table. So aside from that, I got all of these things, and it didn't take long for me to actually get my first reward for the renown. I just hadn't really noticed what was going on. And some of the rewards did include ability points, and I will show you that I have used them very fruitfully, because I got ability points 3 times. Which was enough,
luck out there, Sid,
as I'm going to show off, to get my abilities up further, because it gave me enough points that I could master Flames of Rebirth. So that was really cool that I was able to get this so late in the game. It's just a shame I had no idea that I actually had it. So yeah, if I'm lucky, I'll probably also be able to master either Diamond Dust or Earth and Fury, but preferably Diamond Dust because I like it more. Just because it's been such an OP skill. So before we get to the no fewer than 5 side quests located here at the hideaway, we're going to take care of the side quests located in other cities. There were 3 of them. And so we'll go from closest to further away like we have before, starting over at the Dalamil Inn. Yeah, it's nice to meet you there, Kazak. Welcome to the stream. Glad to have you with us. So back here at Dalamil, the main focus we gotta go to is at Briar's Kiss. Because of course our blacksmith friend is kind of in a bad way, Mr. Lubor.
Here to help me pack? Thanks, but I'll be traveling light. I'm almost finished already, in fact.
You're really going to go through with this then?
I am. But before I go, there is one small issue I'd like your assistance with. Well, 2, in fact.
Is it the
If it's
arguing
within my power to help you, I
over
will.
there?
It's the children.
Oh,
I refuse to let them share in my disgrace.
even though
If
they're
I leave them
incredibly
here,
loyal
they
to you?
surely will. Our friendship would see them ostracized forever. But I can't take them with me either. I can think of only one place where they are certain to be safe and provided for and loved. The hideaway.
Yeah, sure, I can do that.
Of course. The children would be more than welcome.
Thank you, Clive. I will not forget this.
Lubor, are you still here?
Yes, we are.
What is it, Ferda? You look pale.
There's been a flood in the Velcroy, a damn big one.
A flood in
The
a
League of
desert?
Outlaws encampment was completely submerged in ether.
What?
Every last one of the bastards has turned. And they're headed this way.
Oh, great.
Bandits are one thing, but Akashic bandits are quite another. The town guard won't stand a chance against them. We need to evacuate. There's no time to lose. Ferda, gather the men. The Akashic may strike at any moment. We must make ready to cover the townspeople's escape. Well, what are you waiting for?
Yes, my lord.
But will they necessarily follow you because they no longer like you because of the
Clive,
obvious reasons?
change of plan. The children stay with me for now. I need you to find Conrad and Natalie.
Yeah, we need to
Tell
find
them
the
to prepare
bickering
for a
couple.
full and immediate evacuation.
Understood.
I'll do what I can to convince everyone else. Wish me luck.
Yeah, you'll definitely need that. Alright, let's go see if we can talk sense into people. 'Cause, yeah, the music is suspenseful right now.
me. They're coming.
Why do they always have to make such a...
So here, over to the quarrelers. Who seem to be at it again.
It's you.
Yeah,
What do you
it's
want,
me.
Lord Underhill?
To pass on an important message. There's been an ether flood out in the Velcroy. The camp where the so-called League of Outlaws were gathering has been swallowed. They're no longer just bandits. They're Akashic now, and they could be here at any moment. You need to begin preparing for a full-scale evacuation right away.
Oh, do we? And who was it who gave you this disturbing news, might I ask?
Yeah, they see through it already.
Or perhaps the man spreading the same poison out in the square as we speak. You may believe his lies, my lord, but we know better.
But why would he lie about something like this?
Let's
Some
find a
twisted
reason.
attempt at revenge, perhaps. If he had not been unmasked, he may well have been elected our leader. A great honor for one of his kind. One he might well feel aggrieved at having been denied.
Lord Underhill, forgive me, but it has become all too evident where your sympathies lie.
Yeah, and so I'm an
Lubor cannot
outcast
be
too.
trusted, and neither, therefore, can you.
So get out of
trust me.
town.
But for the sake of your people, ask yourselves if there is any chance that this is true.
There isn't. You can be certain of that. Now be off with you.
Yeah, so they're no longer
You're
quarrel
making
with
a
each other,
mistake.
but they take it out on me. And anyone who sympathizes with Lubor.
Snares.
Well, I hope you
Regret
enjoyed
us
the
to
death
me.
you're about to experience in the next 10
We'll
minutes.
just have to do what we can without them. I should speak to Lord Ferda.
Yeah, you should.
I think we'd
Yeah.
better shut up.
All of you are so
raving
screwed. Let's get over to where Mr. Ferda is.
Lord Ferda,
Sid, what's wrong?
I went to warn Conrad and Natalie about the Akashic, but they wouldn't listen. They've convinced themselves that nothing Lubor says can be trusted.
The bloody fools.
Which means the town guard can't be
They
counted on
die
for
on a
support.
lie, then live
But
with
I
the
can.
truth.
If there's anything I can do to help you defend Dalamil, you only have to ask.
I appreciate it.
Sid! Ferda! I've been looking for you everywhere.
What happened?
Victor, I thought you'd left.
I couldn't abandon a friend in need.
Well, we're glad you're
Blue
here
Boy's
now.
in need at this very moment. Come quickly.
Yeah, he's throwing himself to the wolves or he's getting stoned by the townspeople. And it's the latter.
You have to believe me. The Akashic are coming. They don't eat. They don't sleep. They don't tire. And they don't care who they kill. They're unlike anything that's come before. There will be no parley, no mercy granted. We may have saved the town once, but this is different.
Yeah, it's like the initial part of the Terminator where Kyle is trying to convince Sarah that the Terminator
If you do not
is
run,
gonna kill her.
you will die. You will all fucking die!
And they can live with that. Yeah, that's how little they
You'd
value
like
their lives.
that, wouldn't you, Bearer?
Yeah, with us out of the way, your kind will be free to claim Dalamil for yourselves.
Yeah,
You
dude.
should run!
I called it! Stoning! I called it!
Run, Bearer!
Yeah, run! Far, far away!
Just go on. Yeah.
Jeez, I'm good at this.
Yes! Go!
Come on, then.
Wait, someone's coming.
It's the Akashic.
Stop! You're hurting
It's the
him!
little children. They're human shooting. Oh! Yeah, now you're throwing rocks at children. Yeah, how do you like that? Yeah, it took you having to stone
What did
children
Lubor
in
ever
order
do
for
to
you to
you?
stop. He lied about his identity.
Solves all your stupid problems, and he keeps all of you safe. You know there's nothing he wouldn't do for this town. Who was it who made that cleaver you use every day, Conrad?
And what about your counting table, Natalie? Who fixed that?
Whose men make sure the streets are clean so all your boots don't get dirty?
Who spends all day, every day making sure things run smoothly around here? And none of you ever say thank you. Ever.
Damn. Now that's a burn.
But did Lubor ever complain? Well, does he ever stop smiling?
He keeps this whole place going. And you act like he doesn't even exist.
Because in their minds, he doesn't. Yeah. Go push the children out the side so you can continue your stoning.
Lubor, we've heard enough.
Wait!
We will not run. The town guard will not abandon the very place it is sworn to protect.
But
And I will not give up for lost the stores that we labored so hard to fill.
So tell us, how do you propose we deal with these Akashic of yours?
raise his hand.
We won't run, but we will fight.
All right, then.
Yeah. Can't tell if he's wiping away blood from his
Fine.
face or tears.
Gather round if you don't want to die.
Well, doesn't mean we can't use our own skills, though. Well, at least the mob's gone.
Allow me to explain the situation. The ether flood occurred near the village of Cheratina, deep in the Velcroy. The place had been abandoned for years, until the League of Outlaws decided to make it their base of operations.
And
Now
still
they're
defeating
all
the
turned,
process.
and if the scouts' reports are correct, heading in this direction.
They are mindless monsters, driven only by hate and rage. And they are utterly unpredictable. With the bandits, we at least knew how and where they were likely to attack. When these creatures come, Dalamil will have the bitterest fight it has ever faced on its hands. The town guard will muster at the north gate. The rest of us will take the south. Both forces will provide men to serve as scouts and messengers, ready to spread word of the size and nature of the Akashic force as soon as it is spotted. And as soon as it has been, We will converge on its position and see that it is driven back from Dalamil at all costs. Conrad, can I count on the support of the town guard?
Always.
Well, at least
I
there's
leave
a
the selection
good
and
reason
coordination
now.
of the messengers in your hands, Victor. And the command of our men in yours, Ferda. If you would both be so kind.
Consider it done.
As you
Consider it
wish.
done.
Natalie, I would ask that you and your people have the townsfolk barricade themselves inside the bathhouse.
That's gonna get pretty
And
crammed in
tell
there.
the merchant not to waste time securing anything beside the essentials. Preserving life is our one and only concern. As long as we survive, it doesn't matter what trinkets we might lose. Our riches can be regained. And if anyone doubts that, let it be known that the Briar's Kiss stands ready to cover any losses.
Very well. I shall tell them.
Where do I fit into this plan?
We kick ass and take names.
Where else but the most perilous place of all? I would like you to travel to the home of our erstwhile League of Outlaws, Cheratina itself. The main host is most likely still there, and Dalamil will not be safe until it is eradicated, root and branch.
A little gardening. How pleasant.
I doubt it. I have a feeling these weeds will be particularly stubborn.
Luckily, so am I.
So you are.
So he is.
All right then, we all know what we have to do. Now it's simply a matter of doing it. For Dalamil.
Now get to it, and no complaining.
Looks like everyone's ready.
Okay, so our destination is
Better not keep
established.
them waiting.
So once we pass through here, yeah, they have started to erect barriers.
That will keep some of them out.
Make sure we know exactly where we're going. So it's out that way. And it's one big gap that we've yet to cover.
Ready, go?
Yeah, I'll go around you first, and then
Sighting an Akashic
we will
fire
have at it.
alarm immediately.
Off we go. I want to make sure I have a flat spot of land before we start making our move. And wow, we can actually see the target location already. Yeah, that's not taking long. Yeah, let's do it. Because, yeah, we do see the flood fully active.
There's the flood. But what's waiting for us inside?
We're about to find out. Alright, there. Be on your way there, Miss.
Yours, Torgal.
Well, just 40 laying waste to you. And I can get back to the groove of playing the game. It's been a week since I last played it.
There's more.
Okay, yeah, we can just walk the rest of the way or run in this case. Because we know there's going to be more to see and more to fight. Just bringing Diamond Dust already, wow. It's not gone yet. Yeah, Torgal already having his way right now with this guy. Alright, here we go.
We can't leave a single one alive.
We're gonna have to make sure we can do everything we can. That's one way to do things. Come on. Oh, wow. We really got him with Earth and Fury. Now we're getting everything. Yeah, I'd say that stretched pretty far. That's what it looks like in max form. Where the next one is. Over this way. See what you can do. Finish him! Quickly! Oh, here comes Diamond Dust. That's such a useful skill. Back away. Gentlemen, hardly. I take exception to that line.
Nice try.
Oh, nice block. And we got him staggered. Chill out, man. Let's see this. 11,000 points of damage.
Kill!
Punch him. Just in time for a limit break. Oh, nice. And then you can enjoy this. And then right into Diamond Dust. Nice, get him. 18,000 points. And then punched in the back of the head to kill him. There we go. Keep adding on to those totals.
The League is disbanded.
Permanently.
I should get back to Dalimil and see how the others fared.
So we'll just cutscene ourselves right on back. So upon our return,
All
Even
the
the kids are
Akashic
back.
we were able to find have been dealt with. Seems that might be the last of them.
for now.
Last of them here, perhaps.
Lubo, Sir Clive has returned.
Clive! What news from Charatina?
It's done. Root and branch.
I knew you wouldn't let me down.
Thank you, my lord.
You're quite welcome.
Friends, the Horde has been driven back. The Akashic have been defeated. And we need not fear the arrival of any more, thanks to Clive. Victory is ours.
We bloody did it!
We saved Dalimil.
I'm still expecting the asterisk, though.
Lubor, allow me to apologize.
No asterisk needed.
After all you have done for this town, we should never have doubted you.
But we did. And for that we are truly sorry.
That's
We
amazing.
only hope that you can forgive us.
We need you, Lubor. Dalimil needs you. So, if you would still like to be considered for the position of mayor, you have our backing.
I guess he's gonna say no.
You do remember that I'm a bearer, don't you?
Yeah, ultimate cardinal
We
sin.
do. But that is not a stain on your character. It is a stain on ours. We thought only of what we perceived bearers to be, not what you truly are. The man who saved Dalimil twice over.
I see. But I will only accept your proposal on 2 conditions.
Name them.
The two is right. Or rather, it's
Firstly,
left.
that you will both do everything in your power to rally your people to my cause. If the Town Guard and the Merchants League do not accept my leadership, it will be doomed from the start. Unity is the key to defending Dalimil, and I do not doubt that we shall need to call on our combined strength again. When that time comes, I will expect us all to pull together, just as we did today.
Of course. You have our word.
And secondly, you will accept that if I am to lead you, the mistreatment of bearers must end here in Dalimil. Any bearer within our walls shall be afforded the same rights as any other citizen. They
Yeah.
will not be judged by what they are, but who they are.
As we failed to do, and came so close to losing everything.
We
Willingly.
agree to your conditions. And we have only one in return. That you continue to work for the good of Dalimil, as you always have.
Condition accepted.
Yeah, and the kids couldn't be happier.
Well then, it seems my mayorship is all but confirmed. Do I get some sort of special hat?
I think you're gonna have to settle for the one you're already wearing. And so with that taken
How
care of,
fickle fate can be. Not so long ago, I had resigned myself to leaving Dalimil in disgrace. And now, I find myself her leader. Here. For everything.
Lubo, about the children.
still want
Fear
them to go.
not, you are of course relieved of your responsibility. I would sooner face another horde of Akashic than see them brought up as outlaws. I'll make sure they're safe here.
I don't doubt that you will. And not just the children, but everyone in Dalimil.
I'll do my best.
Thanks.
Can't have all your hard work going to waste.
And thus Lubor can live happily ever after. But was someone overhearing the whole thing? Oh, the kids, of course. Any last words? Nope, just gratitude. And there we go. Another 7,200 experience points, another 40 points added to the credentials. We get a signboard for the chambers. We get Breath of Light Impulse, another ability for Bahamut, and Meteorite, or an accessory for Bahamut and Meteorite. Okay, Dalimil is cleared out. Meaning we can move on. So, next up, we're heading over back to Tabor. So here, the situation looks like it's going to be back over this way. Nope, it will be indoors. So, open up. Let's see who needs my help. Oh, Cyril again.
Lord Marquis, if you have a moment.
What is it, Cyril?
One of our brethren lately journeyed across the strait in order to pursue a new avenue of inquiry in our ongoing investigation. He sent an owl some while ago, but we have heard naught from him since.
Was he surveying another fallen ruin?
No. The object of his study was a savior cult that has arisen in Ash in recent years. We believe it may have some connection to the Circle of Malleus, an ancient religion that worshipped Ultima as its god. By gaining an understanding of this new faith, we hoped to learn more of the Circle's original beliefs.
And so you sent one of your brothers to Ash? A continent teeming with orcs and Akashic?
Fully cognizant of the risks, yes.
Are
I
you really?
entrusted the mission to one of the most able of our order, the third chair, a master of the arts of combat and survival both. Though he has been silent for some days now, I have thus far refrained from sending any others in search of him. lest they be lost in turn. Yet, it seemed only right to inform you of the situation, given your unique experience of the perils of Ash.
And there were many.
As you so earnestly advised me, it would not do to abandon a man to his fate, when he might yet be saved.
So, here we go.
It would not. But Ash is a big place. Can you be any more specific?
Perhaps. The last owl I received from him mentioned a village where he had heard the cult were wont to assemble. Mickleburg was its name. It lies in the southern reaches of Waloed. If aught ill befell him, I expect it did so there.
All right. I'll see what I can do.
You are much too kind, my lord. Go then.
You're welcome.
With my hopes. And may the Firebird's flame ever burn in your heart.
Alright, let's do it. So we gotta head out of town and back to the other continents. Where exactly on it? Okay, so it looks like we'll have to start from here, and it looks like we're trying to get down there. Why don't we find out? Okay, and so destination is that way. Still picking up potions. Do need to find my way out of town, though. That in itself is very important. You just gotta remember where the exit path was, so I'm turning right and then going that way. Yeah, here's our way out. Good to know this stuff respawns. Alright, Ambrosia. Let's do this. So follow the path under way of an opportunity to split off. Just going their way down the path and then hang a right, it seems. Gain up some altitude in order to get to where we need to go. Oh, hold on.
This must be Mickleburg.
That's hidden, it seems.
Thanks, Gal.
So the door. So the town does exist. Well, the flood's not happened here. So,
these people are turned. And the village seems safe enough at least.
But now where's our guy?
What is going on here?
Are they all tranced?
Ah. Did you too heed the call?
Heed the call? No, I came here looking for someone. To be honest, I wasn't sure I'd find him here. Let alone all of you.
Is that so?
What are you doing here? Is this where you live?
It is my home. The others, they heeded the call.
So they came from out of town.
You keep saying that. What do you mean?
They came here to perform the rite, just as King Barnabas instructed.
Uh-oh.
This village is their altar, where they shall cast their souls upon the gentle waters and give themselves to the Lord.
They weren't kidding about cult mentality here.
Oh, Lord, cleanse us of our sins.
And save us from the fires of hell.
Let us be reborn in your loving arms.
Free us from the torment of this mortal realm.
They want to be saved.
But not like this, man.
Forgive me. But did another foreigner, like me, come here? He was probably wearing a cowl.
You mean the traveler from Stone? Yes. He's staying at my house, toward the rear of the village.
Possibly
Thank
on a
you.
sacrificial altar.
If you don't mind, I'll go and greet him.
I don't
He
think you're
seek the
gonna like
same
what you get to
salvation
see.
Barnabas did.
This week's of a
At least the
dead
third chair
man.
is still alive. Let's go and find him.
Yeah, you say that, but search your feelings, you know it's not true. Let's see what really happened. Wait, he's actually alive?
Excuse me. Are you with the Undying?
I am. And so it would appear, are you? Lord Rosfield, if I am not mistaken.
Guilty as charged.
That's right. And you must be the third chair.
I am.
Cyril was worried for your safety. He sent me to find you.
Then I must apologize. I did not mean to trouble the bearer of the burning quill. Much less you, my Lord Marquis.
He said that you had failed to report. Is there a reason for that?
I came here to study the followers of this new faith. But the more I learned of them, the more my own faith began to falter.
That's not good.
You have seen them at their prayers, have you not?
They're very dedicated, if nothing else.
Devote themselves to the veneration of their Lord with a fervor I have never seen before. Praying night and day that they might be rid of their wicked wills and reborn in their Saviour's light.
Wicked.
Not that they might be granted respite from their worldly woes, but so that they might continue to serve him. Serve him with all of their beings. I, too, swore to devote my life to the service of my Lord and Master, but this... 'tis different. It is more.
You know we're gonna have to get you out of here, right?
And so I would see it through to the end. See these people safe, that they might achieve their dream.
Death isn't
That
safety,
they
though.
might do their duty to their Lord. Even if it should keep me from doing my duty to mine.
Yeah,
You
there's
do
a reason why their arms
understand
are crossed,
what their
right?
dream is, don't you?
Or his arms are crossed.
I do, my lord. They would cast aside their wills and become Akashic.
You would
I
want
know
that
that
too?
it may be hard to believe, but to these people, that is the very essence of salvation. Forgive me, my lord, but I must remain here. If you are to return to Master Cyril, I would consider it a great...
Before you can finish the sentence, though.
Did you hear that, my lord? Something is happening.
I'll go and find out what. Stay here.
You know this is not going to be good. Because, yeah, now the flood's happening here, too. They could only be spared for so long.
An ether flood. Oh, no.
Oh, yes.
There must be something I can do.
Oh. Not a...
It goes as well.
Yeah.
Found her.
Yeah, now we have more to worry about.
Over here!
Yeah, where do you think you're going? We're only just getting started. Let's go ahead and diamond dust everyone.
It's over.
Yeah, that, I would say, was an impressive kill.
Over here!
Couldn't quite get him. So let's go ahead and burn everything. Feel the vibrations! Couldn't quite get him. Torgal got him, though. Yeah, that's one way to pick up pieces. Oh, this thing actually works. Which means something is coming up from the bottom. And when it does... now we have an iron giant that's on fire.
We meet again.
Too many times.
I've killed your kind before.
Yeah, we have. I guess I should use my number maker when you have it. Let's do this. Oh, nice. Got those partial stagger. Oh! Well, you got me there, but I'm getting him with this. That's awesome. Alright, everything you got there. 5 and 4 gold. 21,000 points. Oh, wow. Already got him on permafrost, that's good. And then we can get rid of that. Nice. Once again, my hands are killing me. Oh, another permafrost. Nice. And we can use it to melt you. And he's still frozen. That's good stuff. Get him. Taking effects. This one. But before we get to those, not quite there on Stagger. We are now. Great. And rip up the earth. Keep pounding away on the guy. 25,000 points. Get him. Ow. Oh, he charged into me, I charged into him. Oh. Keep dodging. Here's my hand is crying in pain. Get him. Over here. Get in there, Clive. Go. This one. Finish him off with diamond dust. One stab will be enough. And another 2,400. And that may have been just enough to get me a max out on diamond dust. But even though we did that, we're already too late to save anyone. Plus, they're still under attack.
Damn it.
Shotono, I missed one! Oh! The Acolyte takes the fall. Meanwhile, yeah, allow me.
Don't you die. Come on, speak to me.
Quickly before he turns.
I had to save them, that they might have a chance to find true salvation.
Not as Akashic,
By
though.
devoting themselves to the service of their Lord. Just as I did when the Undying plucked me from the gutter and gave me a cause to believe in. A duty.
Some duty this
was everything to me, and I would not deny them that fulfillment, even if they must become Akashic in order to achieve it. Forgive me, my Lord Marquis. I did not mean to trouble you with this. My findings...
Take this away.
Could you deliver them to Master Cyril for me?
Of course. Your duty will be done.
Now watch them be like, yeah, their happiness is about to come true.
My lord, they are saved.
And you are dead. And now that they're fully encapsulated. Oh, they're not even gonna bother fighting me, they're just gonna walk on out. Oh, that's disappointing. So in the end, we couldn't stop them from getting exactly what they wanted. And now all the way back to Tabor. Well, Cyril, you're not gonna like this.
Found her. I should get this report to Cyril.
Yeah, we should. Yeah, all that stuff we said about before, well, it'll be interesting to see how Cyril reacts to this.
My Lord Marquis, welcome back.
Same can't be said
I'm
for your
glad
friend.
to see you hale and whole.
And on that regard,
I met
too.
with your third chair, Cyril. He bade me deliver his findings to you.
So yeah, here you go. The last evidence of what he had.
Thank you, my lord. He remained in Ash?
Oh, yeah.
He died protecting the villagers from an echo. I buried him in Mickelberg. I'm sorry that I couldn't save him.
If you could not save him, no one could.
The villagers, they were believers in this savior cult. They prayed to their god that they might be unburdened of their wills. Then an ether flood came, and their wish was granted. Your brother sacrificed himself that they might live, even knowing that that life was death by another name.
No kidding.
Then he perished defending liberty. A hero's end. For the right to choose how one dies is no less sacred than the right to choose how one lives.
Sid would agree. He wanted to build a world where people could die on their own terms.
A noble ambition. To die for one's cause is the most perfect expression of one's faith. It matters not how misguided others might judge one's decision to be. Only that the decision is one's own. We live according to the teachings of our order. We believe in them. We protect them. And yes, we die for them. For better or worse, that is our creed.
But he didn't die for your creed.
Yeah.
He died to save them.
He forsook you.
You still believe that what he did was right?
I believe that he believed it was. We of the Undying are not slaves, but willing servants. And this was his will. The ultimate expression of it.
All right. I'd like to know this man's name, Cyril. To know the names of all the Undying who've fallen in the line of duty. They died serving my house. It's only right that I remember them. That is my duty.
Of course. I shall fetch the Book of Martyrs at once. My lord, it has been, and shall ever be, the greatest honor of my life to serve House Rosfield. Though our duties may differ, yours is no less important. I pray with all my heart for your success.
Thank you.
And were they here, I have no doubt but that every one of my fallen brothers and sisters would feel the same.
And so a melancholy end to that quest, unfortunately. And 9,600 points will be enough to put Clive up to level 45. Not exactly the way I wanted him to get over the top, but there it is. And we also got some more Calcum. And he takes his bow too. And I just turned my back on him while he's doing it. Yeah, because I'm like that. Anyway. Now I have enough abilities to, or enough ability points to max out Diamond Dust. There we go. I doubt we'll get to max out Earth and Fury, but let's see how far we can go. So, switch back to the map. And now we'll head on over to Northreach. So let's see what's going on here.
The garrison is threatening to pull their sentries from the market.
Yeah, is that one guy still... Yeah, is the Duke still causing problems?
Saw the captain just now.
Yeah, looks like we gotta talk to the dame again.
Your town needs you.
Alright, Isabel, I'm on my way. I'll see what you have to say about all this.
Do you have a moment, Clive?
I do.
What is it?
It's the Duke, unsurprisingly.
Yeah.
His Eminence has assumed full control of the garrison and put every able-bodied man to work on the fortifications. The town was left all but unguarded, so Philippe was compelled to form a citizens' watch to fill the void. And though my dear boys have been characteristically willing to assist him in this, they want for bodies.
Of course they do.
So I was wondering if you would lend them your strength, that the people of Northreach might sleep easier. If only for a few nights.
Yeah, why not?
Of course. Whatever you need.
Thank you, Clive. What would I do without you? Philippe told me he had men stationed at...
Where can I find the mistress of this establishment?
Oh, wait a minute.
Here, my lady. To whom do I have the pleasure of speaking?
My name is Sabine. And it is my displeasure to be the daughter of the Duke of Oriflamme, who I understand is causing you and your town no small amount of trouble. I wish to speak to you about what might be done.
Oh, really?
Very well. Let us speak. I trust you'll forgive me, Clive.
Yeah,
absolutely.
Other matters. More
Our
business to
conversation
deal
can
with.
wait.
Please, proceed.
As you know, my father is a most overbearing and supercilious man, and I join you in objecting to his every action. Indeed, I owe you my thanks for continuing to argue against his reckless plans. Yet I fear he is not one to be swayed by reason.
Not someone in his position,
No.
I highly doubt.
He must be made to face the consequences of his actions.
And who would make him do this?
I would. Myself and several other like-minded individuals. Were you to join us, we would surely have the strength to drive him from Northreach for good.
Does that not seem a trifle... drastic?
Drastic action is precisely what is called for. Unless you are content to see your people downtrodden and dispossessed. My father would have it that citizens exist only to serve the Empire. That they should be forced to make every sacrifice to ensure her revival. But he is wrong. It is not the people who must serve the Empire, but the Empire who must serve her people.
Well said.
He's always been like this.
Of course he has.
Scornful of the opinions of anyone he judged beneath him.
Including
But he
flesh and
cannot
blood.
be allowed to ride roughshod over the common folk any longer. We must fight him by all possible means.
Fight him? No. My purpose is to quell the tension in Northreach, not to stoke it. Respectfully, my lady. Our only chance of saving this town depends upon every one of us uniting against our common enemy. Your father and his followers included. While I understand your frustrations, I cling to the hope that he may yet be won round.
I hope so
False
too.
hope, I assure you. But I see that your mind is made up. I shall bother you no longer. If you will extend me the same courtesy, I bid you good day.
Well, I imagine we'll see her again.
She certainly has spirit.
Indeed. But unfortunately for us, that spirit is only likely to harden the Duke's resolve, which may be enough to seal the fate of this town. Not that she cares.
Ouch.
This is all about her and her father.
Families.
I'm sorry, where were we?
Yeah, let's get back to
yes. I was about to tell you of Philippe's plans for the town watch, but perhaps it's better that you heard them from him. I believe he's in the market, if you'd be so kind as to seek him out.
Right away.
Alright, let's
It's just
do
a
it.
pity I cannot join you. I'd like to see the two of you in action together.
Well, if photography was under, was in existence at this time, then maybe. Yeah, so go see what Felipe has to say about all this.
Your town needs you.
So let's head out back through the gate. Oh man, this is not the time to start yawning.
What does the dame have to say about all this?
You could ask her
So
yourself, you
you're
know.
content to abandon?
Oh,
Please, I beseech you.
still trying to make efforts?
If you're a true son of Northreach, you must fight to defend your home.
That's exactly what I am doing, milady. Or trying to, at least. The land is crawling with fiends, and someone has to keep watch.
Even when our true enemy is hiding in the garrison? Fine. You're not the only able-bodied man in Northreach.
Yeah,
Thank
but you'll
you so
likely get
much
the
for your
same response. I know you mean well, but unfortunately,
She cornered
yeah,
you
there
too,
are
then?
people
Could hardly get a
on the
word
verge
in
of
edgewise.
dying
Like
just a few
father,
feet
like
away
daughter,
from
eh?
the end of the town.
She made an uninvited appearance at the Vale earlier, hoping to convince the Dame to join her in fomenting rebellion.
I bet that went well. Her ladyship seems to have a way with people.
She certainly does.
Anyway, what brings you here?
Our mutual friend thought you might welcome some help.
Oh, she did she? Right as always. In fact, you're just the man. We've
Oh,
had
really?
some reports, you see. Sightings of, you know what.
They're back.
Seems that way. All over, too. We haven't been able to confirm anything yet, but if you're willing, you could go and see what's what.
Right. Where should I look?
You know Grieger's Weep? One of the sightings places them somewhere on its shores.
I'm on my way.
Okay, so we're going north?
Thank you, Clive. I'll look into one of the other sightings. Let's rendezvous back here later.
Not quite. Let's do it. And rough. Oh, so this is the place. I was thinking it was going to be on the north shore, but no, it's actually over here. Gotta get up on my chocobo.
Damn it.
Kill whatever's here.
The reports were true. I need to stop them before they get to the town.
No, that's not wasting time. This does a whole bunch of damage. Look at all that. Oh. Didn't want to do this right away, but okay, sure. Because you're faster. You look like you're jumping around like a monkey.
Over here!
Let's try and get your teeth knocked out. And then the rest of you can burn. I love those moves.
Get him!
Yep. Oh, that's it. I was expecting at least another wave. But, sure, I'll take that.
Call that a test, Ultima?
Clive, it's me.
Oh, hey there, Philippe.
You alright?
I am. But it seems the reports were true. The thralls have returned. I dispatched the few that I found, though.
Well, that's something, I suppose. But what were they doing south of town? They all came from the north last time.
Yeah, now
we
you're
might be able to
surrounded.
fend off an attack from one side or the other, but from both?
Do you have eyes in the north?
Some. I should probably go and have a look, though, just to be sure. You head back to Northreach. I want you there just in case war breaks out while I'm away.
Sure.
What do you mean?
Her ladyship's been busy working her magic on the townspeople, stirring up ill feeling towards her father. But she'll have her marching on the barracks if we're not careful.
What? This is exactly what the Dane was afraid of. I'll do what I can to calm things down. Be careful out there, all right?
Don't worry, I'm not like you. One sniff of those things and I'm running back to town screaming blue murder.
Well, hopefully you don't have to go that far. So, after returning Northreach, we have a standoff.
Do you not see, Father? The people of Northreach have given enough, and only a fool would ask for more.
Listen to me, Sabine. Where would our people be without their country, hmm? The Empire is their sword and their shield. It is she that ensures they can live without fear.
But fear's right on your
Now
doorstep.
she teeters on the brink. Without their sword, how will the people fight? Without their shield, how will they protect their kin? Can the unarmed stand against the advancing hordes? No. But there is yet hope. A new shield, a new sword. A new empire. We can rebuild Sandbreck, just as Great Grieger wills it.
Perhaps we could, Father.
Or?
But we don't want to. Not if it is built on the broken backs of the people.
Please, let us not quarrel in the street. You must see that no good will come of this.
Yeah, how are you gonna intervene?
Our fight is not with each other, but with the threat that draws ever closer to our gates. A threat that your sword has yet to rid us of, Your Eminence.
You will hold your tongue, whore. You may have filled my daughter's head with your heresy, but I will not be corrupted.
Corrupted? Your daughter's opinions are her own, as you would know if you had ever deigned to listen to her. At least I hope they are your opinions, and not posturing born of a family feud. Northreach deserves better than that.
Northreach deserves better than you, Carla.
Oh.
Yes, I know who you are. The slut of Twinside who bedded a Branded.
Wait, what? Like, you
Jealous,
don't
are
want to go there.
That a woman might choose a bearer over a pious man of Grieger.
Clive! I met a swarm of thralls coming south from Oriflamme. Hundreds of them. Too many to count.
Oh, great.
No.
Well, nice. What are you gonna do?
Work on the fortifications has scarcely begun. We will retreat to Caer Norvent and there make our stand. Did you hear me? That was an order.
But are you the person who actually they fought?
While this is but a heartfelt plea, Let us make our stand here and protect our homes. Protect those that we love. Together for Northreach!
Yeah, she can sway them with a lot more ease than you can, you two.
You heard the dame. What are we waiting for? Pikemen to the gates. Archers to the roofs. Quickly, come on!
Hey there, Bubba. Welcome to the stream. Glad to have you with us. Yeah, Philippe has more respect than you
She
do.
is but a common
whore, yes. And we'd follow her to the gates of hell.
Yeah, not easy being so old, is it? And so...
The men have their orders, and they look like following them. I got them spaced out at regular intervals. Whichever direction the thralls strike from, there'll be someone there to meet them.
Thank you, Philippe. Rest assured the people will play their part. The herbalist has donated her stock of medicines to me. Should any of your men be injured, take them to the Vale. We'll see to them there.
Thank you, milady. I will.
I'll play my part too. You still want for numbers. Unlike the enemy.
Yeah.
I only hope I can go some way to evening the odds. Philippe, can I leave the south in your hands? I doubt the thralls by the lake were the last of their number.
Of course. I'll lead a party down that way so we don't get taken by surprise. What about you?
I'll make my way up the road to Oriflamme. I fought a few of these things. And while I can't promise to hold them all back, I should be able to thin the herd.
All right. But take care.
Don't worry, we got this.
Both of you.
You can thank
do
us
it
when
for the
it's over.
dame.
Till then, madame.
Alright. So over that way. The music is building. We know where we gotta go, we just gotta get there. So up and over, past you guys. And then, even though it's not that long of a trek.
Let's go. Fly, Ambrosia.
Fly, Ambrosia! Let's make it happen. As we get too close. Enemies on the field.
This is more like it. Come on then.
Oh wow, look. Okay, this is a huge swarm. Or what would you call a group of Akashi? I can only get the two of you because the others are so far away. Now Torgal! Get every single one of them. Oh, they can climb walls too. Okay, or fences or whatever. We're just overwhelming everything here. Yeah, get launched. Now let's burn things. Yeah, they were all reluctant to fight us before. This is why they're all being burned.
Is it over?
And incinerated.
No. It's only just begun.
Next round.
Over here!
Punch! Oh, got a big boy now. Oh! That could have been timed better. And then, shell out. I really love how much damage the Stagger Meter that does. It's just pretty amazing. Yeah, dash right into his face. Punch him through the fence.
Get him!
So that's done. 27,500 damage.
Get him!
Getting out of the way of this. Oh! Nice! That's awesome. Punch! There's a portion stagger. Lock them. Oh, then he just rains hell on me because I couldn't see the attack going. Yeah, we'll get rid of you as well, why not? Finish him. And more ice, and then staggered.
Get him!
And then diamond dust. Diamond dust the crap out of him. Yeah, you're on all fours. Let's go. Punch, and then burn him. Burn him for all we got. Shrivel an apocalyptic flame, as was said by Nabrales in Final Fantasy XIV. Yeah, no wonder I got 120 units of magic dash.
That looks to be the last of them. I wonder how the others fared. Better hurry back to town. Come on, Torgal.
Let's not waste any time. So upon our return. So it's just the four of them right now. Guessing the soldiers are doing their thing.
Clive, it's good to see you.
And you. The road to Oriflamme is clear. How did you and your men fare?
Well, we ended up fighting for our lives down by the lake. Took a few nicks, but nothing the girls of the Vale can't put right.
Glad to hear it.
Well, it seems we've survived. For the time being, at least.
Yep.
I thank you both for answering the call.
It's the least we could do.
You were right.
Oh, meanwhile.
And I was wrong. About everything. I had thought that the only way to unite the people was under the banner of Empire.
It's not that simple.
That without a strong hand to guide them, they would drift apart. To be borne hither and yon by the eddying currents of fate. But you brought them together. Not by force.
But by deeds.
Nor by the exercise of goddess-given authority. But by simply being one of them. By knowing what they feel. Because you feel it yourself.
So you do have some wisdom.
Our purpose was ever the same, Your Eminence. You were merely distracted by a loftier vision of empire and glory, while our eyes beheld matters closer to home.
You have the right of it again. As did you, Sabine.
Oh,
His
really?
Radiant said it himself. Sanbreque is naught without her citizens. I forgot that. And I am sorry.
I'm sorry too, Father. I should never have taken things so far. I only wanted you to understand how the people felt. How I felt. But my anger got the better of me.
Do not blame yourself, my dear. This was my doing. I should have listened to you. To all of you.
Your Eminence, Your Ladyship, I do not doubt that you came here with the best of intentions.
Of course.
But I believe the same could be said of us all. We all want safety, security, prosperity. Not just for Northreach, but for the entire realm. And we may yet achieve it. If only we work together. Will you join us in this?
Yeah, even if
Yes.
she's a common whore.
We shall.
Thank you, Your Eminence. Now that that is settled, I must go and see to the wounded. The Vale's doors are always open to any soldier in need of relief. And today there are more than ever before.
And that takes care of that.
Madame Isabel is a rare soul indeed. In these dark times, I see that it is not men like me who should lead the realm, but women like her.
You're right. If only I'd listened to her when I had the chance.
Forgive me for saying so, milady, but you still do. The dame said it herself. We can turn things around. We just have to work together. And that goes for you, too. You're one of us now.
One of you?
Well said, Captain. Let this be a new beginning. Not only for Sanbreque, but for us.
Well, since there's nothing more to be done here, I should see if Isabel needs any help moving the wounded.
She's probably got that covered, but we do need to complete the quest itself, so let's go and pay her a visit. Alright, let's go. Yeah, at least we know things are going in the right direction now. That's all we can hope for.
Just a little further.
This the last one?
Alright, Isabel. You got two
How goes the treatment of the
to
wounded?
take it seriously.
I'd be happy to man one end of a stretcher if it would help.
You've helped quite enough for one day, Clive. Thank you.
Don't mention it.
Oh, but I must. After all you've done for this town, it is the very least you deserve.
Tell me, if Northreach had fallen, what would you have done? A woman of your means could find a home anywhere in the realm, but I sense you would rather have died here.
Yeah.
It's a long story.
For you, madame, I have all the time in the world.
Well, let's hear it.
Very well. Long ago, I had a life in the Crystalline Dominion. I was Carla then, courtesan to the nobility. So sought after was I that it was only they who could afford my time. Alas, those halcyon days were not to last.
Sadly.
For naive as I was, I fell in love with a bearer.
Unwittingly?
He was my master's guard. The gentlest man I have ever known. After they discovered us together, he was whipped bloody and forbidden from ever looking at me again. And so we fled. Not that we had anywhere to flee to. We wandered, aimless and starving, half dreading, half praying that the next day would be our last. Until we found ourselves here, in Northreach. It was the Vale that took us in.
Oh, so there was someone before you, huh?
Clothed us, and healed our hurts. Those that could be healed, at least. My love was already too far gone.
Ouch.
He passed away.
He did. Not long after we arrived. But at least we were able to share a few moments of peace before the end. It was the greatest gift I have ever received. But the generosity of this town and her people did not end there. The men and women of the Vale supported me through my grief. Shared in it, though I was still a stranger to them. They treated me like a sister. And so I swore that I would always do the same. That I would return the kindness that Northreach showed me. That I would repay my debt to the Vale.
Do you feel like you have?
Thank you, Isabel, for sharing this with me.
You're a lot like him, you know.
Oh,
Perhaps
really?
that is why I have such a soft spot for you. Never stop fighting, Clive.
Yeah, I think he's a little
I
too young
shan't
for you
either.
there, Carla.
I know that it will not be easy to keep Northreach together. But our efforts will be rewarded. Just look at us now. The people, the soldiers, even the Duke of Oriflamme and his daughter, all united in defense of this town that we have come to call our home. And what of you?
Still got a long way to go.
Can we count on your support too?
Always.
And that takes care of that. Had another 7,200 experience points. Another 40 points to the credentials. Got more Orihaukum. Got another meteorite. Got... Yeah, I'm really collecting a lot of stuff here tonight. Oh. Got a trophy out of it. Okay. Oh, I certainly accept. So that takes care of all the side quests now in the places that are not the hideaway. So that just leaves us with 5 in here. So, let's go do it. New missile delivered to Clyde's chambers, and yeah, I'm not going to do any more of the side quests that are in the missiles. I'm just going to focus on the quests that are just within the hideaway that are from people I can speak to right now. So, Mr. Cursebreaker Nazaire, you're up first.
Sid, I was wondering if you could help me.
It depends what with.
A bearer, but recently freed from his bonds, is keen to join the Cursebreakers.
Oh.
As you know, the work we do is not easy, which is why we test every volunteer's suitability. I was hoping you could oversee this one's evaluation.
I don't mind, but why this one?
Because he wants to be a scout. Our ranks are filled with men and women capable of breaking chains and putting slavers to the sword. But scouting, we're few with the nose for that, which is why we still rely so heavily on Gav. And since he accompanies you on so many of your missions, I thought you might be better placed to recognize the traits in him that we should look for in those who'd fill his boots.
Sounds reasonable.
So you're happy to oversee the boys' test, then?
Yeah, definitely.
One can never have too many scouts.
Truer words, Sid. I'll let the initiate know that you'll be attending his trial, and that he is to proceed directly to Northreach in readiness.
Oh, wow, really?
No time
like
like the present, eh? No time like the present. I'll await you there.
Alright.
Northreach. I don't suppose they could have chosen somewhere closer.
I agree. Alright, Isabel, I guess we're back. And yeah, more than likely true there, Bubba. Okay, so waiting just outside of
Nazaire
town.
might at least have mentioned where in Northreach he'd be testing this recruit.
Behind us.
Oh, no. Well met, Sid. This is the initiate. Ember, present yourself.
At your service, Master.
Please, just Sid. There are no masters here. Your life is your own.
Oh, of course. Thank you, Sid. The
It'll
sergeant
take a while
says
to
you'll
get
be
used to.
evaluating me at my trial.
To become a scout, yes. You are aware of the dangers inherent in that role.
I am. But I swore I'd face them. Just like the man who saved my life.
And who would that be?
Oh, was it Gav?
Gav. It was him who found me and freed me. No magic, no support, just one man and his nose. Came and sniffed me out. It taught me what one man can do if he puts his mind to it. And I've been training ever since, so that one day I can be someone's saviour, just like Gav was mine.
I'm sure he'd be flattered.
I think so,
You
too.
clearly have good intentions, Ember. And it sounds like you're under no illusions. Stick to this path and you'll make a fine Cursebreaker.
So, what? Have I passed?
Well, not yet.
You haven't even started yet. Now listen.
Yeah, I guess we gotta give you the details.
Not far from here is an Imperial lookout, Eastwatch. The guards there record all their sightings in a logbook. You are to find it and bring it here.
And bring it here, right. Anything else?
No. Sneaking into a heavily guarded Imperial outpost and stealing the logbook would be quite sufficient. You need to assess the situation, determine a point of entry, create a distraction and effect an escape, all without being discovered and thrown into an Imperial oubliette.
Ember, Gav isn't our best scout because he can do everything. It's essential that you know your limits.
Know my limits, right. I won't let you down.
Well, let's hope that he really isn't in over his head.
It shouldn't be as dangerous as I made out. Keep a weather eye on him all the same, would you?
On my way.
Yeah, we'll go follow.
All right, Ember. Impress me.
Let's do it.
Run like the wind.
Run like the wind indeed. Away we go. And we'll have to likely hang a left right away once we find an open space to do so.
Time to fight.
Okay, yep, up the stairs.
These are clean kills. Perhaps young Ember really is ready.
Or is he?
Or maybe not.
Yeah, better make a move now.
Damn it.
Oh, you found quite a quite impressive opponent.
Oh God!
Oh, yeah, you're filled with fear.
Run!
Yeah, at the moment you need to draw your sword.
If you want him, you'll have to go through me.
Suddenly you kind of got caught. It does. Oh, we're just bringing everything out at once. Why not? And just like that, he's already down. And then keep burning. Keep going. Give it everything.
Over here!
Oh, that was cool and impressive. A really big change to start things out. Punch! 32,000 points. Yeah, we already got a really good amount of health. Oh, nice. Take that. He did get something off of me. Keep going, keep going. Punch! And knockouts. So yeah, keep on adding. Even got a dragon talent out of it. Walmart dragons?
Ember, are you?
Oh, great. Where did he go?
Gone. Of course. Scouts really are a rare breed. Back to Northreach it is, then.
I don't know if that's how it's gonna be, I guess. Before we go, we can take the contents of the treasure chest. Kestrel's Beak Braid. What the heck is that? Beak Braid. Increased down thrust damage by 10%. Well, I didn't need to do that. I can probably just do this.
The garrison said they'd take another run.
Yeah, it's still over my head. Meanwhile, where's our boy?
I didn't expect you back so soon. Where is Ember? How did he fare?
I thought I'd find him with you.
Uh-oh.
He must have fled. I followed him to Eastwatch, where I found him being set upon by a wild Avis. He was just standing there. Didn't even draw his sword. I had to step in and take care of things. But by the time I had, he was nowhere to be seen. I assumed he'd set off in your direction, but apparently not.
Maybe he went to get the logbook?
I'm sorry, Sid. I knew the boy had a nervous streak, but he seemed like...
The right man for the job?
Yeah, I guess I was the
I
distraction.
believe this is the logbook you tasked me with retrieving.
How did you... Don't you tell me you breached the tower while Sid was busy saving your skin.
What? Wasn't that what you asked me to do? To bring the thing back without getting caught?
He has you then, his heir. And he did it all on his own.
Sid, he...
Yeah, he used me as a
did
distraction.
what he thought was best. And now I have to decide whether I agree.
Of course. We'll await your evaluation back at the hideaway. Don't you leave my sight.
Yes, Sergeant.
Yeah, that was awkward. Alright, let's head on back over. Back to the hideaway we go. Alright, let's go ahead and complete the quest then.
You should have seen.
Welcome back, Sid.
Welcome back, Sid.
Yes. Welcome back.
Oh,
Sure,
hey
it
there,
wasn't too
Otto.
much of a pain in the arse, I hope. Truth be told, it was me who suggested roping you in to help with the trial. But from what I hear, things didn't go quite as planned.
Well, they
No.
kinda did.
They most certainly did not.
Yeah. Does Ember deserve passing marks? Sure.
Ember lost his nerve in the face of a beast of prey. But he didn't lose heart. He pressed on, and he achieved his aim. And is that not what we ask of our scouts?
Indeed it is. Thank you for your honest appraisal, Sid. The fact remains, however, that Ember will not always have a battle-hardened warrior on hand to pluck him from the jaws of peril. All
Yeah,
I
he
have
can
gleaned
always
from
be
this
Willy
trial
DeWitt.
is that without someone watching his back, Ember is little more than a liability.
Wait, Sergeant. Ember still has much to learn, it's true. And this time he was found wanting. But I'd say he's due a second chance, nonetheless. After all, he did do as you asked.
With a bit of hard work, any hand can be made to hold a blade, and any mind can conquer its fears. But a scout's nose is different. You've either got one, or you ain't. And by sniffing out that log, young Ember here has shown he has a conch and a half. Wouldn't do to waste it now, would it?
Fine. One more chance.
I'll do whatever you ask. I'll spend my days and nights in the pit if I have to. I'll show you. Just you wait.
Just you wait.
Daft as a brush, that one. But his heart's in the right place. Just like someone else we know.
I
And
guess
if you
so.
ask me, we've been leaning on him for far too long. That time the curse breakers took some of the weight off his shoulders, I reckon.
It couldn't hurt.
Just don't tell Gav I said so, will you? I won't have him thinking he's been hard done by.
No, I guess not.
Next thing you know, he'll be asking for a day off. Chance would be a fine thing. Back to work.
Well, that's that.
Forgive me, Sid. This did not play out as I expected.
For anyone.
Things rarely do these days. But that's why we need men like Ember more than ever. Men who can make the best out of a bad situation. Remember that.
I will, Sid. Thank you.
And thus that's taken care of. Another 7,200 experience points. Got Breath of Lightning pile drive, so obviously a Ramu accessory. Alright, who else needs me right now? Well, there are two close to the boarding deck, so why don't we go ahead and check those two out. In fact, one's right over my shoulder. Doris! It's you again.
Sid, do you have a moment?
By all means.
It's my old master. Seems there's no escaping her. She found some way to send me a letter. And something else. Records from a Waluda prison. Seems they were keeping a lot of bearers there.
How did she come by such a thing?
Finding bearers always was her strong point. And it seems the cells of Balmung Dark are full of them.
Balmung?
Foreign captives, the masterless. Bearers no one would miss. And even better for her, bearers with no one to look after them. When ether started lapping at the walls, the jailers fled.
Leaving the bearers to be liberated by whoever happened to come along next.
Yikes.
Sid, I'd like to believe that I've earned your trust by now. And while I'm well aware that you've forbidden Cursebreakers from traveling to Waloed, I can't let those bearers die in their cells. I'd rather risk shipwreck on the Shadow Coast than leave them to starve.
Escort her there? Alright.
We'll be needing the Enterprise if we're going to navigate the Narrow.
Does that mean...
I'm making an exception, but we travel together.
And don't
we stay no longer than we have to. Ash is an inhospitable place at the best of times. We save as many as we can, and we leave.
Thank you, Sid. There was a name in the prison register. A name from my past. Chadwick. Another of my former master's protégés. A gifted soldier, and the closest thing I had to family.
So we gotta go save Black Panther now?
He must be very important to you.
He was. Is.
Then we find him.
The entrance to the prison lies in the shadow of Ravenwit Walls, just beyond the portcullis. We should head there as quickly as we can. I only pray there are still bearers alive to save.
As do I, Doris.
As do I. Alright. So we gotta go save T'Challa. So, gotta jump back over across the sea. And this is where we'll make our move. Alright, Ambrosia, let's go.
Come on. Run like the wind.
Hey there, Luna. Welcome to the stream. Glad to have you with us. Alright, so we gotta get up there. Have to try and find a way to get up. Hopefully we'll be able to do so.
Alright.
Oh, can't go that way? Uh-oh. Yeah, I guess there's only so far that a Chocobo can jump in this game. We gotta find a way to get up there somehow. A lot of little portals among other things. I almost feel like Man Tracker trying to go through those woods. Where's the access point? Oh, I was reading the map backwards. I was reading the map backwards, okay. Try it again.
Let's go. Doris is waiting for me near Balmung Dark. The longer she's out in the open, the more likely she is to be found by Akashic. I need to hurry.
Yeah. Okay, so once the opportunity presents itself, then we'll hang a right. Now we can make our move.
No holding back.
Gotta go this way. Oh. Yeah, back off. Back off, I say. Back off.
That'll do, girl.
Alright, in we go.
There were no guards, I take it.
I'm still being shot at.
No, it's a different story inside, though. The corridors are crawling with Akashic. Most likely guards left behind when the Wardens ran. If Chadwick was being held here, I worry that he may already be.
Let's not think
Don't give
about
him
that
out just yet. But let's move quickly. Let me check the ground floor. The ether stick is there.
Then I'll search the upper level. Good luck, Sid. Stay safe.
Away she goes. Time for us to do our thing.
Just how bad are the floods inside the walls? Bad enough to turn a bearer? I hope not. We're risking a lot just...
Well, it certainly was quite an ending there.
Locked up tight.
Oh, we can't even use that one. Maybe over this way? Oh, okay, so we gotta start by killing Akashic that are already here. Yeah, that was quite an ending.
Farewell.
Okay, you're gone. Balmung Dark Ritter designation. The Kingdom of Waloed hereby designates this facility a prison for the detainment of bearers both foreign and domestic. The purpose of this facility is to rear and train a Kuza beast for deployment in the field. The aforementioned purpose is a matter of the strictest secrecy, until now, and any mention of therefore is to be punishable by death. Damn. Captive bearers have been provided solely for the pursuit of the aforementioned purpose. Express permission is required for the use of any bearers in any other capacity.
So this place was no ordinary prison. And I doubt they'll have taken the creature with them when they fled.
Alright, so yeah, that to think about. So also, Luna, yeah, I was really hoping that Clive could at least fulfill his purpose and get back to Jill before dying. Yeah, I was hoping for that much at least. Yeah, you can tell they loved each other. It would have been nice to at least not have a situation of unrequited love.
Over here!
Also, I realized I should be keeping my mouth shut because this is all going to be... what I'm streaming right now is going to be just before the final battle of the game, so I should be keeping my mouth shut because I'm spoiling the story. Oh, hi there, children. Let me get over there. Okay, now we gotta figure out this puzzle. Okay, maybe if I deal with you guys, I'll get a little closer to what I need. Alright, let's burn everything we see.
Over here!
I can't fire.
Attack!
You're gonna have to deal with when you're facing off with me.
Get him!
And there you go. So we gotta find a way down. Can't go through the door. And there was nothing that we could open over here. Alright, how are we gonna get down there? Yeah, maybe back the way we came. Onward. I'll take that. Well, the way I'm doing it there, Bubba, that I mentioned it during the previous stream, was that my intention is to show these side quests before showing up the final battle. So let's have a look at this. Memorandum on Kuza beast feeding. Recent supply shortages left us with insufficient resources to feed the Kuza entrusted to our care. Fortunately, the creature was observed to kill and consume the bearers assigned to fight beside it. Ooh. In a mock battle conducted as part of its training, the beast was further observed to enter a state of visible contentment upon feeding in this way, suggesting that live bears may even be its preferred source of sustenance. While this behavior is unexpected, it is not unwelcome. Bears no longer of use for training purposes can now be repurposed as required.
They were feeding bearers to it. This is even worse than I'd feared.
Yeah, worse than you fear, no kidding. And now, over here... Recommendation concerning Kuza beast deployment. The Kuza has long been recognized as an especially aggressive species. This being the case, it was hoped that successful deployment on the battlefield might be a means of inflicting heavy casualties on the enemy. In exercises conducted thus far, however, the beast has proven incapable of distinguishing between allied and enemy combatants. As such, deployment alongside regular troops is not recommended. It is proposed instead that the bearer captives be employed in order to draw enemy focus, and the beast then driven into the fray in order to achieve maximum benefit with minimal loss of Waluda lives.
Minimal loss of Waluda lives. And what happens when they run out of bearers?
Yeah,
even the Imperials take better care of their branded than that.
Yeah. Barnabas, you are a freak.
Nothing but Akashic down here. Hopefully things are looking better upstairs. I should go and see how Doris is getting on.
I think we should. I just need to remind myself how to get back up there. Here we are. So let's see what happens. How has Doris been getting along?
No luck downstairs. But I did find out that this place was more than just a prison. Something far more sinister was happening here.
Very far more sinister.
I've been reading some of these documents and... it can't be true, can it?
I'm sorry.
Bearers die every day in service of their masters, but this is so much worse. Pitting bearers against a wild beast armed with nothing but their wits? And all in order to bring about more death. And not just those who could fight, but the elderly, children even, and those who wouldn't or couldn't were disposed of. Whatever that means.
I'm afraid it means they were fed to the monstrosity they kept here.
Then we're too late. And I was a fool to bring you here.
Don't say that. Did you find anything else?
A key. But it doesn't fit any of the locks on this floor.
Perhaps it will fit one of the doors downstairs. There's a corridor I haven't searched yet. Finish up here, then come and find me when you're ready.
All right. I'll be there in a moment.
Yeah, I mean, if the audience I had watching me play this game was more than just the two of you as well as Elizabeth and Lou, then maybe the answer would be yes. To everyone knowing what the ending is. Because yeah, it's literally been just the four of you to watch me play this game. I did have one of my new free company members in Final Fantasy XIV come in for a cameo at the start. But beyond that, like, there's been nothing else. Oh, I can't go upstairs. The door's in the way. Alright. So yeah, we just gotta run across the other side. The spot we saw locked earlier that didn't have the key that worked. Let's open that up.
Let's see what we can find down here.
Gotta push this one. Alright, go. chest has a chunk of amber. Crying. Where's the child?
And she sounds close.
Over here.
Who are you?
Also, she
There's
looks
no
like
need to be
she's
afraid.
aged very quickly with all of the gray
You
hair
alone?
that she has.
Are there any other survivors?
Some of the guards. They're still here. But something's wrong with them. Everyone else was eaten by the monster.
Yikes.
Of course they were.
Of course they
Thank
were.
the Founder.
Hi, Doris.
It was worth our coming. But I'd rather we didn't linger. Are you ready?
Ready when you are. You poor thing. You must have been terrified.
Did Chadwick send you?
Oh, really?
What?
He fought the monster. Distracted it so I could run away.
It's what I would expect from T'Challa.
He promised to free the others too. Where is he? He opened your cell, didn't he? He wouldn't be here otherwise.
She thinks she thinks we were in prison here too. Meanwhile,
Was that?
Monster's back! Chadwick, help!
We have to get out of here.
yeah, we
Doris, keep the girl safe.
All right. You put that bearer-eating bastard in the ground.
do. With pleasure.
It's
And
out
there
there
it is.
waiting for me. I can't let it live. Not if it's got a taste for bearers.
Or anything else. Let's see if we can't find a door. There has to be one. Here we are. Well, it's more like the bars were torn open. Yeah, this thing's a huge A-rank hunt. Okay. Let's wheel now.
At least what we can if it ever
Let's
leaves
start
the
by
prison.
burning it.
I can't let that happen.
Well, I have to say I wasn't expecting this. Alright, let's start. He's already getting an upper hand on me already. Yeah, we really need to slow this guy down. Now I wanted to start this.
Over here!
Oh, permafrost, nice.
Get him!
He's gonna do something. Nice dodge.
This
There we go. Ah, crap, good dodge.
Get him!
There we go, staggered. Go. Yeah, let's do stuff like that. Really hurt it. Now pump as much as we can in terms of damage on this thing. 30,000 points. Make sure you jump. Oh! Well, dodged it, thankfully. Oh, there was more coming. Oh, he swatted me.
This
That didn't count. Well, this will count. Yeah, let's go stop belly of yours. And let's get you to chill out. Yeah, because putting something cool on it is the best way to deal with the burn. You're down. Go. pouring on the damage.
Over here!
Another 18,000 points. And I do have a limit break again.
Over here!
Oh, get out of it! Damn, he jammed me! He jammed me right into his head.
Get him! This one!
Going.
Nice try. This one. Over here!
Yeah, he's got recoil. Yeah, I'm trying to do the precision dodge, but I'm timing it too late. One more.
Get him!
We almost got him. This will help for sure. And that seals his fate. Sent to a frozen grave. Entombed in ice. Yeah, that's all. Add all that up. Down it goes. And also, Wakanda forever!
Finally.
Sid, are you hurt?
I'm fine. I think.
Yeah, that was quite a tough fight. Did we find Chadwick, though? Yeah, her face makes me think that she found him. Or possibly what was left.
No.
What is it?
A diary. I gave it to Chadwick before we went our separate ways. He was here. Do you think that creature?
I'm sure he fought bravely to the last. The girl is safe thanks to him.
Chadwick. You fool.
So now it is well and truly like Black Panther.
We have to get her back to the hideaway. We don't want his sacrifice to have been in vain.
No. Of course not. I'll see that she's looked after from now on. It's the least I can do.
At least we know someone didn't have to go through all that. So, back at the hideaway. Okay, so that's Doris coming out.
From what I hear, you've barely left the girl's side in days.
Jeez, they weren't kidding when they said sometime later.
She is. Slowly but surely. She's far tougher than she looks. I thank the flames we found her. If we hadn't...
I know. But we did. I'm sorry we weren't able to save Chadwick.
There's no need to apologize. Without your help, I would never have found out what happened to him. How he fought to the bitter end to save her. To save Haida Marie. That's the man I remember.
That's the girl's name?
The man I thought of as a brother.
I wish I could have met him. I'd like to hear more about your past. If you don't mind, that is.
Of course. You already met my former master. She trained Chadwick and I to do two things. Kill and obey. We were supposed to be sold to the highest bidder when the time came. But no bid was ever high enough to convince her to part with us. For years, we were her daggers in the shadows. But we could never quite shake our doubts about the things she made us do. And then, one day, we just couldn't do them anymore. So we escaped. But staying together was out of the question. They would have found us too easily. After so many years of training, the pull to serve was always strong. It scared me to think he might have taken another master, become a dagger in someone else's hand.
But even in captivity, the battles he fought were his own. And he died not as someone's tool, but as a hero.
Haida Marie is proof of that. Bearers can cast off their shackles. And the curse breakers will show them how. I'll fight until my dying breath to see it done. For Chadwick, and for all of us.
Thank you, Doris. We'll be counting on you.
Indeed we will. And thus the quest is done. And so, what will happen to Wakanda now? As we get another Odin accessory. Okay, so Doris is dealt with. So now we can go down here. Unless it looks like Doris may have another. But upon further inspection, she's not at that spot. Oh, wait a minute. Joshua? Okay, we'll save you for last. But then... 1, 2, 3, 4... Oh, he's just popped up. Oh, no. Well, as we continue going on, Gav has a quest.
You alright?
Silver linings.
Something troubling you?
No more than usual. It's just... Eda's baby will be coming soon, and I wanted to make something for it.
Oh, that's
I'm sure she'd like that.
Back in the north, families would always make gifts when a bairn was on the way. Yeah, I'll let the little tykes know they were welcome in their new homes, like.
So, what's the problem?
Well, the problem is that Eda's due any day now, and I don't know if I'll be ready in time.
Yeah, let's see if we can get you
there. Is there anything I can do to help?
You know, there just might be.
All right then. What exactly are we making?
A good luck charm, but not just any good luck charm.
Not just any.
Nope.
No. One made from the feather of a silver chocobo.
Really?
There's naught lucky in all the realm, or so we used to say back home anyway. Thing is, they're hard to come by.
Yeah, of course.
Had Otto and Karen check with their suppliers, but nothing. I try and track one down myself, only...
Only the big day is fast approaching. And that's all you need, a feather.
That or the bird whose arse it's attached to, aye. I was gonna start by asking around with traveling traders plying the northern borders.
Well, there's no shortage of those passing through Martha's. I think I might make that my first port of call. I'll let you know if I find anything.
You're a good friend, Clive. I won't forget this.
Sure thing there, Mr. Gav. Martha's Rest it is. Alright, off we go. So yeah, we will get to visit again.
Let's hope one of the merchants here has what Gav needs. Excuse me. I'm looking for something.
Oh, well, then I'm your man.
Are you sure?
A silver chocobo feather.
Oh, or maybe not. Though you're not the first to mention the bird around here. There was a man stopped by the rest not long ago claiming he was attacked by a silver chocobo near some gutted hovel not far from Eastpool. Most took him for a braggart and a liar, but who knows? Perhaps there was some truth to his tale.
We'll see. Thank you.
We'll see indeed. Still gotta speak with others, though. Who else can talk to me about this situation?
Just because the heavens have gone to reckon.
I'll speak with you because I want to restock my supplies.
Thanks very much. There you go. Thanks very much. Take care out there, eh?
Alright, here's another one.
How do, traveller? You've the
Also,
look of
you
a
look
man
like
who
a
could do
woman.
with a new whetstone.
Or perhaps a bawdy etching of the Vicerine.
Or maybe it actually is a woman.
Maybe
but,
another time.
Yeah, I can't really tell.
I'm looking for a silver chocobo feather.
If that's the case, rumours are all you're likely to find. No one has seen a silver chocobo for years. Word is they were all hunted for their feathers. Some northern nonsense about bringing good luck. Didn't bring them much, nor their bows.
Ouch.
If any are still out there, I reckon they'll be doing their damnedest not to be discovered.
You're probably right. Thank you anyway.
Okay. I don't see anyone else around here, so we can look elsewhere. Is there anyone back here who would be able to help me out? Oh, treasure chest. Never noticed you before. Then again, I don't typically make a passage to that way. Chances are the last one's in the rest itself.
I'll build a barricade so sturdy, even
Oh, why don't we go find out? It doesn't look like it, actually. I don't think I can go in any of the doors. Nope. That's too bad. Where can we find the last merchants? See, I am in the general area. Where could you be?
I've got greens of all shit.
Mostly green, though. I like that. Well, I'm getting really tired right now. Yeah, I may have to split this into 2 parts because, especially if Joshua has a part for me, chances are it could be really long.
Look, Daddy. Shining so brightly. Isn't it pretty?
Whoever's idea it was to take those bearers.
Yeah, come on, final merchant. Where are you? Where can I find this last guy?
Just because the heavens have gone to rack and ruin, it don't mean we have to.
Oh, yeah, did it have to be 3? Yeah, why did it have to be 3? Yeah, this is where most of the merchants are. I'm just trying to figure out a path that makes sense here.
This guy
person over here.
Right off.
Yeah, down the ladder maybe? Because I really don't know at this rate. Yep, now considered out of the circle. Damn it. Because, yeah, honestly, I'm now starting to get to the point where I'm feeling really uncomfortable sitting down.
I'll build a barricade so sturdy, even...
Here you are.
Can I help you with something?
You certainly
You wouldn't happen to sell silver chocobo feathers, would you?
I deal in fruit, not fancies. But if it's fancies you're after, I suggest you try Rhiannon's ride.
Was a silver chocobo seen there?
Oh, yes. If you believe the ravings of a madman.
It wouldn't be the first time.
Yeah, it wouldn't be the
silver
first time.
chocobo sighted in the hills near Rhiannon's ride.
So, yeah, we are going the right way.
Sounds almost too good to be true. But since I'm already here...
Some white choco. It's too bad it's white and not
Ready,
silver.
go?
I could have just taken the...
Fly, Ambrosia!
Yeah, I could have just taken the feathers from Ambrosia herself, but nope. No such luxury shall be afforded. Don't worry about all of them. Hopefully we'll find what we need.
Tracks. Not left by bandits for a change.
Okay, I'm about to go past the target area. Alright, let's go this way. Yep. We're dismounting, so obviously we found something.
More tracks. And these look fresh.
Maybe in there.
Chocobo was here. And recently. Perhaps it still is.
Imagine we'll have to fight for it, though. So as we head on in...
I don't hear anything.
What, did we really luck out?
Well, I'll be damned.
Yeah, the chocobo that owns it is outside. Yeah, right next to Ambrosia. Two of them, in fact. Or
it's all right.
Maybe it's not Ambrosia.
I'm not going to hurt
They
you.
actually are two silvers.
Just borrowing a feather for my friend.
Yeah, they seem to understand that.
Thank you.
And so they're on their way.
Let's get this back to Gav before they change their minds.
Alright, let's go do it. So, upon our return to Mr. Gav, let's see what he has what he's going to do with the feather.
Clive, you're back. How'd you get on? Any luck?
Well, we did, actually. Here you go.
Crystal's crack. Is this what I think it is? Where in the hell did you find it?
Not that
It's
far,
a long
actually.
story.
So yeah, let him tell you all about it.
Right there on the road to Eastpool. Who'd have thought it?
Everything up there's been abandoned for years. The empty cabin made for the perfect shelter. Though I fear my presence may have forced the poor creatures to look elsewhere.
Don't blame yourself, Clive. The Blight's right on Eastpole's doorstep. They'd have had to move on before long, even if you hadn't have turned up. They'll find a new home. Trust me. After all, that's what us endangered animals do. Anyway, what matters is, you managed to nick us one of their quills before they could run off. And now all that's left is to fix it to the carving.
Oh, there's a
I didn't know
carving.
you could carve.
Yeah, I felt like there had to be more than just
me.
a feather.
Like the fact I'm as good with a whittling knife as I am with a sword. And that bone Ember gave me's a dream to work with. What did you say it was from again? An Avis?
But it weren't your Avis, Sid. I slew one of my own at last.
Oh, well done.
So all those long nights in the pit finally bore
So this
fruit.
is essentially a continuation.
I'm proud of you, Ember.
Don't speak too soon. I ain't done my trial yet.
There we go.
And that's what we got.
What do you think?
I think if you ever hang up your scouting cap, you'll be able to make an honest living.
Oh, will I? I should go and see if Ed is awake.
Give it my best.
Yeah, definitely.
You can give it to yourself.
Oh.
Come on.
Didn't know I was getting roped into this beyond just getting the feather. Yeah, Ember, you've come a long way in a short time, man. Well done. Yeah, let's see what's going on. So yeah, obviously she'll be in the infirmary. So back in here.
Ah, me lords.
How are you feeling?
Well, thank you. Is something wrong?
Not at all.
Wrong? No, nothing like that. What it is...
Go on.
Yeah.
Please.
Spit it out, man. This is for you.
It's beautiful. Did you make it?
We did. Aye. It's from all of us here at the Hideaway. Your new family, like. It's a good luck charm. We may come up north when a band's on the way. I mean a baby. To let him know that they're part of the family too. Oh, I hope you like it.
I don't know what to say.
How about
thank you, me lords, for everything.
If there's anything you need, just let us know.
I will.
Clive.
Oh, that's
Fancy a
what I
swift
get.
off?
Huh?
I'm thirsty.
Swift have.
I could be convinced.
Yeah, you go ahead and toast to this success. And so, once we get back over to the bar, as I'm struggling to keep my eyes open.
Don't you think you've had enough?
Oh, we're celebrating. I'm gonna be a father.
Yeah, an adopted father, but a father
to say
nonetheless.
about that.
You know what I mean.
Do you
Bit of
really?
light in these dark times. Wasn't long after me 10th name day. My mum told us she was with child again. I was over the fucking moon.
Yeah, you were about to have a younger brother or sister.
I was looking forward to having a little one to lord it over. What with me being the runt of the litter.
Oh, really?
Thought I'd finally have a chance to prove to the world that I could be a big brother.
Let me guess, the child turned out to be a bearer?
Imperials came the day she went into labour. Had myself a baby sister. And then I didn't.
Wow.
Me whole family gone in a blink, while I hid in the cellar like the spineless little arsehole I was.
Well, that changed a lot.
Great brother I turned out to be.
You likely would have died too if you tried to save them.
I'll never be a leader. And I'll never be a hero. I'm just a daft little dog who comes running when his master calls.
I don't see it that way at all.
I'll never be like you, or Sid, or Jill, or even Torgal.
I feel like we've been down this road before recently.
Have you finished?
Maybe.
Do you know why you're our best scout?
Yeah, you need
Because
a vote
you
of
don't
confidence,
need anyone
man.
to hold your hand. Without your resourcefulness, your courage, your determination, I don't know where we'd be. Maybe hanging off a cliff like,
That was only the once.
Exactly.
Yeah.
You learned from it. And here you are, after Founder knows how many missions, stronger for everyone. And let's not forget Rosalith. Who was it who freed me from the dungeon? Who was it who ran to Jill's rescue?
Yeah, you're a lot more valuable than you think, man.
That would be me.
You're damn right that would be you.
Because you're our brother, Gav. My brother.
So we all good now?
Your brother.
Which means that when the time comes,
I get your room. And your sword.
Well, let's not go that far. Cheers. Yeah, we have saved you quite a few times there, Gav, and you've done the same for us. You know, it works both ways.
I may have had one too many.
No kidding.
you may have had 10 too many.
I said I was thirsty.
Just don't go pissing yourself.
Better get back to work anyway. After I walk this off.
And sleep it off, too.
Clive?
Yeah.
What is it?
Thanks for, you know.
Of course.
I know.
Yeah, let's not stare into each other's eyes forever. And pick up Winter Mead, displayed in Clive's chambers, though it's a book. Yeah, sleep off that hangover of yours, man. Yeah, it still leaves one quest on the board, as well as 2 over here. But knowing Joshua, this one that he has will be really long. So knowing that, that means that I pretty much cannot accomplish what I'd hoped to tonight and finish this evening, especially because I'm really falling asleep pretty hard right now. So I do need to continue this till tomorrow. I may do this again on Monday because tomorrow obviously I'm doing my Final Fantasy XIV picnics, but hopefully on Monday I'll come back and be able to do all this for you and get the rest of this taken care of, because with Joshua's side quest looming, he's obviously got a lot for me to look forward to, so it could take a while to get that done, but we'll see how long it is. So that's going to do it for our first bonus stream for Let's Play Final Fantasy XVI Live, and so I'd like to thank all of you guys for watching. Apologies for the issues with the stream at the start. Thankfully, it got rectified when I stopped the stream and restarted it, so it all worked out in the end, and I'm glad all of you guys could come join us. So I will see you guys again on Tuesday when, hopefully, once and for all, we will see the remaining side quests here done to get them finished here in Final Fantasy XVI. So thanks to everyone for watching, and until next time, everyone, may you ever walk in the light of the crystal.